It's no secret there are many haunted items in the Warren's Occult Museum. From the real-life Annabelle doll to the shadow doll, the Conjuring mirror and the bride's dress. But today I'll be speaking to you about the story behind the Satanic Worship Idol. We've previously made videos on the real Annabelle doll, the shadow doll and the Conjuring mirror, which I'll put a link for in the description of this video, so make sure to check them out after watching this. Hi, I'm Ryan at F Your Review, and if you love all things scary, make sure to hit the subscribe button with notifications on to never miss a scary video. In 1991, a hunter was walking through the forest in Monroe, USA, looking for a deer to hunt. Upon his travels, he felt a strong sense of paranoia, like something or someone was stalking him. He suddenly turned around and saw the Satanic Worship Idol resting looking at him on top of a set of large rocks. In a full panic, he got the feeling that he just shouldn't be there, and with his heart pounding in his chest, he walked quickly to escape the forest. He headed off so fast that he became lost in the forest that he was trying to get out of in the first place. Looking all around him with nobody in sight, he didn't know what to do. Out of nowhere, an elderly priest appeared next to him and walked in unison with each step that he took. Every time his left leg moved forward, so did the priest's, and every time his right leg moved forward, this was repeated too. At any speed he took, the priest was repeating this right next to him. In a fit of panic, the hunter considered taking out his bow and stabbing the priest, as he knew something just wasn't right and was petrified. In the end, he somehow mustered up the courage to ask the priest how he could get out of the forest. The priest said nothing, but pointed in a direction, stared at him, and then walked away slowly. When the hunter got home, he told his friends what had happened, and they suggested speaking to the Warrens as they too lived in Monroe, which was not too far from where he was based. He did this, and Ed asked what the priest looked like. He then described in detail how the priest looked, including his hair colour, his size and his stature. Ed instantly knew who the priest was. Ed then told the hunter that he was the leader of a satanic church, and he was a priest that worshipped the devil there. Ed then said that he would not be surprised if the idol was used in the devil worshipping process. Once Ed went into the forest and saw the doll, he was able to confirm that it had been used in satanic worship. He took it back to the Warren's Occult Museum and thought nothing of it for a few days. Whilst cleaning the car that he owned, 3 days later, he spoke to his wife about how he was going to head off with a friend after cleaning the vehicle. Lorraine replied back, agreeing. As Ed walked away, he looked back at Lorraine one more time, who was no longer there. She had reappeared 30 feet further down the driveway, completely unconscious. Ed called for an ambulance, and Lauren spent 3 days in and out of consciousness in the hospital. Some stories even explain that Lorraine levitated during the first few days of having the Satanic Worship Idol. The doctor wasn't able to explain what had happened to Lorraine, but Ed knew that it was a curse from the satanic priest through the Satanic Idol, warning them to keep away. Well, that's the whole story of the Satanic Worship Idol and how it ended up in the Warren's Occult Museum. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe with notifications on. If you enjoy this type of content, then check out our other videos on the Warren's Occult Museum items, which you can find in the description below. Until next time, horror lovers, peace.